All right, this is the lesson plan template for topic 6. My name is Brett Golden. My content area is going to be history, and the lesson topic is going to be the late Roman military. So, for objectives, students should be able to explain the changes that took place between soldiers' equipment, the overall strategy of the Roman Empire, and why these changes occurred. Then the anticipatory set, asking students what they know about the earlier Roman Empire, such as the Roman legionnaires and how that military worked, and comparing that to the later Roman Empire and the soldiers that served then. This is done partly because the Roman legionnaires are a lot more iconic. People see them and know what they were, or at least have some idea about them, a lot more than they do the later Roman soldiers. For instructional strategies, a good chunk of the class will be done with a lecture for general information to present everything for students to know. Also, there will be a discussion before the class, which is kind of about like the earlier with the Roman legionnaires. That way, students can show what they know, and if they do happen to know anything about the later Roman soldiers, and then also having a discussion at the end of class where they can field questions or show a little bit more about what they have learned. For learning engagement, that's pretty much going to be the discussions that we were having about the Roman soldiers from at the start of the class and then towards the end of the class. The assessment, students will have a section of the test at the end of the class, not the class period, but the overall class, to demonstrate that they did learn from this section. It'll either be multiple choice or short answer. And then also having a quiz at the end of that class section, that way students can demonstrate their own learning, show that they have indeed been paying attention and that they do know what is going on, so that way when the test comes around, they can still say, hey, we did learn this. For differential strategies, for the short answer and even for some of the multiple choice, for pretty much the whole test, I think it should be letting the students use their notes. That way, students who have trouble with memorizing stuff, which I struggled with myself when I was in undergrad, having that information where you can just look at your notes, which is why you take them, so that way you don't have to memorize everything. Or if you have trouble memorizing, you have something to fall back upon. You can use that and not be struggling as bad. Then for closure, that'll be a time for having that last class discussion on the lesson. Students can both talk amongst themselves or to the instructor and ask questions, uh, get clarification on stuff, or if they have any concerns about the quiz, the test, or anything else, they can talk to the instructor and say, hey, I need clarification on this, or they can later email the instructor, or they can ask each other the same question, saying, hey, do you understand this, or anything else like that. All right, and thank you.